Hello Xbox LIX fans, the day has come, October 16th is here, and the Xbox ROG Ally has officially launched. And we've got some amazing benchmarks, crazy benchmarks coming out for how powerful this thing is and how much this console can play. And we're going to be taking a look at that in this video. We're going to be seeing its performance with Battlefield 6, Helldivers 2, Forza Motorsport, and Black Ops 6. This thing is a powerful beast. Before we get into it though, please consider liking and subscribing and clicking the bell icon down below. It really helps out a lot. And consider come and follow me over on X for up-to-date news on Xbox ROG Ally and handheld gaming in general. Surprisingly, the Xbox ROG Ally X is still available for shipping and pickup at a lot of Best Buy stores. We've seen actual gamers go to their local Best Buys and see them stacked up on the shelves. So there seems to be a lot of stock for the Xbox ROG Ally. And I know some of you guys had actually put in an order at Best Buy and they're telling you that you're going to get your Xbox ROG Ally around November time. Well, they're kind of confused. If I was you, I would cancel that order and get that order in now because they are shipping them now out for delivery and you can actually pick them up from your store right now. So instead of waiting until November 16th to get your ROG Ally, just cancel the order or pre-order you already had and get another one for shipping. You can get it as soon as October 19th. Just a couple of days away. And people are bringing home their Xbox ROG Allies right now and opening them in the car, which is good to see. Has this guy got a Porsche? You have to have Porsche money if you want a ROG Ally. This user called Bitter Channel 1 says, it took me all of 5 minutes to get my pre-order. I was out at 10:05 on the dot. It wouldn't be surprised if you can walk in and get one without no pre-order. It's good to see people getting their hands on it. So first, let's take a look at its performance with Battlefield 6. The new release, a new Battlefield game obviously just came out. I've been streaming it every day on the channel in the morning time, around 8 a.m. Central Time. Feel free to pop in and say hello when I'm streaming. Basically, he's got FSR set to balanced. He's got everything on low. He's running it at 1080, although I wouldn't mind turning that down to about 720p, honestly. But he's got this on 35 watt. Right now, and look, he's getting 60 frames a second on this thing. 60 frames. Absolutely awesome. Now, I wonder what the VRAM is set to in the BIOS, because I know the Legion Go 2 shipped out and they set it to like 2 gigs of VRAM in the BIOS, and you can actually adjust that and use more. I wonder what the ROG Ally is set to, so you might be able to get more performance by increasing the VRAM on this. I don't know what this guy's done in his BIOS, or if he's updated the VRAM himself. I don't know if he's running like a base 2 gigs of VRAM. I'd have to look into it, but you know, potentially we could be seeing more performance. Now, keep in mind, this is Battlefield 6 before its performance update that I had today. So you see him dipping down to 55 frames there. Remember, this is on balance. This is the balance mode on FSR. So if you turn this to performance, you could probably get more than 55. And obviously with that new performance update, you know, let's just say you could probably squeeze 60 frames a second on Battlefield 6 on the Xbox ROG Ally right now, which is pretty phenomenal. Even 50 frames. I mean, Battlefield 6 isn't really a competitive shooter in terms of like Call of Duty, where you're having to run around, flip 180, like be crazy good. You know, it's more slower paced. That's why I like Battlefield, and it's getting really good performance here. And here it is, I believe, with FSR balance low at 900p, it's getting over 60 frames now, 64 frames. I believe we saw it at like 70 frames at one point. Yeah, 68 frames. Does still dip down into the 50s, but again, that could be a variety of reasons. Could be the fact that this game just needs a couple of performance updates. But yeah, really solid performance. And lastly, FSR quality low. So let's see, 64. Still looking really good, and I don't believe he's got frame gen turned on. This is without frame gen, which is phenomenal. I mean, 67 frames, wow. So obviously he's getting down near 60, a solid 60 in certain settings without frame gen. If you crank on frame gen and you don't mind the input delay, you're looking at like maybe over 100 frames on Battlefield 6, which is wild. Now, I've tried Battlefield 6 with frame gen on my gaming PC because I was having some performance issues with the CPU, and frame gen is surprisingly not too bad for Battlefield, with it not being an insanely fast reaction type shooter game. It's more than usable. Let's take a look at Helldivers 2 here. So basically, these are his settings. He's basically got everything. He's got render scale to quality. This is 1080p render quality and anti-aliasing. He's still got a lot of low settings here, but there you go. And this is at 1080p. Let's see what he's getting. 65 frames on Helldivers 2. Wow. Now we're getting to the point now with handheld performance where we're starting to see like multiplayer shooter games start to become playable on a handheld, which is just wild. I mean, if you told me back during the PSP days, I mean, even I'll be honest, I used to play Fireteam Bravo on the PSP, and that was a game changer. That game, like, they did so well. That was a hell of a time. I remember having clan matches and chatting with friends online on my PSP late at night when I should have been asleep for school in the morning. But yeah, look at that. Helldivers 2, you can play Helldivers 2 with your friends, and it looks pretty good, to be honest with you. I mean, look at that. Over 60 frames a second on Helldivers. Now that is a good time. And if you want to crank that down to 900p, still looks pretty solid on that 7-inch screen. And he's getting upwards beyond 70 frames a second, which is just awesome. Great performance. 75, 73. Love it, love it. Now here we have Forza Motorsport with ray tracing. So RTX turned on this with high settings at 1080p. Insane performance. 57 frames, 58 frames. Forza games in general are really well optimized. I mean, these are the sorts of games that, you know, you can just see crazy frame rates on lower end hardware. It's a really good benchmark for a lot of different systems. And I cannot believe he's got ray tracing on a freaking handheld and still getting damn near 60 frames a second. It's just wild, guys. Absolutely wild. I don't think there's no frame gen on this. This is just straight up 1080p with RTX on and graphics set to high, and he's getting like a solid 50, which is more than serviceable for a racing game, right? Really nice. Let's see what this is. 900p. You're looking at a more stable, locked on 60 frames. Really nice. Look how beautiful that looks for a fast-paced racing game on a handheld with ray tracing. What world are we living in right now? Here's Black Ops 6 running. By the way, the channel for this is Game V on YouTube. Now he's running this at around 13 watts. He's getting 43 frames a second with FSR set to balance. Seems like he's not a big fan of frame gen, so it's good to see him not using frame gen and just showing us what the performance is without that. Because as you know, frame gen is using AI to basically compensate and create additional frames. And by doing that, it also introduces a lot of like input latency and lag. And for a first-person shooter like Call of Duty, it can be a little bit of a hindrance. This is FSR set to balance, 17 watts at 1080p, 17 watts, and he's getting a solid 60 on Black Ops 6. This is impressive, guys. Finally, we're going to be able to play Call of Duty now. I think he's starting to experiment now with frame gen. So here's him playing Battlefield 6, 1080p low, FSR balanced, and frame gen on, and he's getting 82 to 90 to 100 frames a second on Battlefield 6, which is just absolutely nuts. I mean, would you have believed it if I told you that in 2025, we'd be playing a brand new AAA release multiplayer shooter like Battlefield with destruction, buildings crumbling down, tanks, aircraft, jets at like 100 frames on a handheld that you could lay down in bed and play with. I love it. What a time to be alive. So there you have it, guys. A lot of people are getting their Xbox ROG allies now over on Reddit. People are happy. People are surprised. People are excited with the performance. And let's be honest, the form factor is absolutely amazing. So let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. If you haven't got your hands on an Xbox ROG Ally yet, I recommend you do. If you don't have a Steam Deck or you don't have any other handheld and you are looking to upgrade, then this is the time. Click the link down below in the video description. Use my link to get it. You can get it shipped within... Oh, my ring fell off. You can get yours shipped to you in like a couple of days now on the Best Buy website. So if you want to do that, I highly recommend you do. And you can use my link down below to go get it right now. Don't hang around. Get your hands on an Xbox ROG Ally. Anyways, guys, I'm Blaze2K. I'll see you in the next one. Again, please like, subscribe, click the bell icon. It really helps out a lot. I love What a time to be a handheld gamer. Peace out, guys.
Let's go.